like being your teammate now and being able to see, it from the opposing side to now being on the same team?
Yeah, it's so much fun. I think we get along super great. We play well on the court and off the court. I think if anything, what I've noticed is just her work ethic and how much she puts into her craft and becoming the best player that she can be. But I'd say so far it's been great.
She's been saying that you're an easy person to get assists off of. I mean, when she has the ball, what has it been like to just be able to know that she's going to get you the ball pretty much whenever you call for it?
Yeah, I think if anything, we're just playing off of each other. So I let her do her thing. She kind of lets me do my thing. I think we're always looking for each other. We're both very unselfish. So I feel like that's why our dynamic is able to work so well. But again, I think we're just both going out there and trying to have fun and win.
Kiki, what's it been like to transition from Tara to Lindsay? And how are you and Juju's games combining right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a big change. Two different coaching, trees, coaching dynamics, but it's been great. I've loved USC so far. I think it's great playing under a very pro-style offense as I'm getting ready to play in the W in a few months. And then playing with Juju has been great. Again, I think she's very unselfish, so she kind of brings in excellence around her. And just wants the best for everybody. So it's been great. I think we're all very hardworking, and we're excited to play in a few weeks.
How has coming to NC changed? How has it specific ways changed how you play the game?
Yeah, I think if anything, it's made me have better basketball IQ. I think before I was very structured. I knew exactly where I was going to get the ball, where I'm going. Here, there's so many great players around me, so I'm kind of playing off of them as well. They can score, I can score. So I think if anything, it's just, finding that flow in the offense, seeing what spots I can get. Also, I don't have to score all the time. I can be a screener, I can be a rebounder. So kind of just doing all those little things. I think if anything, my IQ has expanded since being here.
A little more flexibility.
Definitely.
You have TVO and Juju here, two pretty dynamic guards. How easy does that make your job in comparison to kind of how things were run in the last 3 years that you had Stanford?
Yeah, I think honestly it's from 1 through 15. I can play with any 4 people on the court, and it's super easy for me. I know all I have to do is my job. I can rely on all my teammates and trust my teammates. Rhea is such an anchor for me in the post. I know I don't have to do it all alone. I have a great shot blocker, a great defender right behind me. If I'm not feeling the best, I know Rhea can kind of carry it for me. So I think 1 through 5, 1 through 15, there's someone can do the job. So I think if anything, it's been less pressure being here, and I'm honestly just trying to have fun my senior year and go out there and play basketball.
Speaking of Ray, I mean, she's kind of the bruiser the last few years, that big down low. One thing that last year she kind of shrugged off was the mid-range shot.
She's been shooting it.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I mean, in practice, you told her to shoot it. How confident is she in that shot, and where has she kind of progressed from when you first got here, and when you watched in the last few years, to now?
Yeah, I think honestly, Ray has pushed me being here. She's made me work harder. It's not easy going against her in practice. She's very physical, very strong. She's fast. We're very similar bigs. So kind of playing someone that's like myself is very difficult every single day. But again, she has the shot. I think it's just, continue to get more reps. But yeah, it's something that she does in practice, and we'll see it this year in the games as well.
You guys are coming. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, how excited are you for the season opener in Paris? And I know it's a lot of shops in Paris. How do you plan on budgeting in
Oh
Paris?
my gosh. Honestly, I am ecstatic. Who gets to play their first game in Paris, first game with a new team in Paris? The beginning of my senior year in Paris, it doesn't get much better than that. So I'm super excited. In terms of shopping, I love shopping, but I'm trying to be really locked in. My first ever game with USC and just focus on basketball. So I don't know how much shopping I'll get done.
Last question.
What are we going to see from USC this year? Can you describe the offense and how you guys are coming together?
Yes, I would say very fast-paced, aggressive on defense. I think you can expect anybody to go out there and get a bucket. You're not just relying on 2 people or 3 people. And just a lot of fun. We really do love each other. We hang out with each other off the court. We have a lot of chemistry on the court. We're always joking, but we know when to lock in and get the job done. So I'd say a lot of love, a lot of fun, and showtime.